Protection Paladin in the War Within Season 2 is all about shielding yourself and your allies while dishing out steady damage. If you're new or haven't tanked as a paladin in a while, it can feel overwhelming. Don't worry, by the end of this guide you'll know exactly how your holy power, key cooldowns, and basic rotation fit together, so you can keep your group safe and yourself alive. Playing a Protection Paladin effectively means understanding 5 key rules. 1. Never overcap holy power. Holy power is your critical resource. Generating more than 5 holy power at once wastes potential defense and damage. 2. Generate resources. Abilities like Hammer of Wrath, Judgment, and Blessed Hammer, or Hammer of the Righteous if you have it talented, build holy power. Use them frequently to keep your holy power flowing. 3. Smooth damage intake. Shield of the Righteous is your main holy power spender for reducing incoming damage. Cast it frequently at 3 to 5 holy power and maintain a high uptime on your armor buff. This ensures you take less damage overall. 4. Self-healing. Word of Glory is your go-to heal. Use it when you either have Shining Light active, making it free, and you're around half HP, or you know you won't risk dropping Shield of the Righteous during a dangerous moment. And 5. Maintain your buffs. Avenger Shield is crucial for maintaining certain buffs like Bulwark of Righteous Fury for AoE. It also generates holy power, so cast it often to keep your damage and defensive strong. Here's how you piece everything together in typical combat. First, we'll go over the single target priority. Avenging Wrath on cooldown for damage and healing boosts. If you don't have Avenging Wrath active or available, use Sacred Weapon. Side note, never overlap Sacred Weapon and Divine Inspiration procs or Avenging Wrath, because you get a personal Sacred Weapon during Avenging Wrath and you don't want to lose a cast, which means you lose uptime, damage, and all that. Then the next priority will be Consecration if you're not standing in it. Shield of the Righteous at 3 to 5 holy power to avoid capping it. Hammer of Wrath on cooldown if it's available. Judgment on cooldown. Divine Toll if you have less than 4 holy power, since you're only going to generate 1 holy power on single target. Next, you prioritize Holy Bulwark when you have 2 charges. Avenger's Shield on cooldown for holy power and buff synergy. Holy Bulwark when you have just 1 charge. Blessed Hammer or Hammer of the Righteous if you haven't talented on cooldown. And finally, Word of Glory if you're low on health and have Shining Light, or if you have holy power to spare. Next is the AoE priority. What's different from single target? For multiple enemies, your core rotation remains about the same as single target. Generate holy power with Hammer of Wrath, Judgment, and Blessed Hammer or Hammer of the Righteous, then spend it on Shield of the Righteous or Wall of Glory when needed. However, here are the key differences for AoE. Avenger's Shield for Bulwark of Righteous Fury. You'd want to cast Avenger's Shield more frequently to gain stacks of the Bulwark of the Righteous Fury talent, increasing Avenger's Shield damage and overall AoE threat. And Divine Toll if you're at 0 holy power. In AoE pools, pressing Divine Toll with 0 holy power immediately gives you a big chunk of holy power and applies Avenger's Shield effects onto multiple targets. Apart from these adjustments, your priorities like using Avenging Wrath, spending holy power at 3 to 5, and healing yourself with Word of Glory stay largely the same. Now on to defensive cooldowns. Protection Paladins have a variety of defensive cooldowns, each suited to a different type of damage or encounter scenario. Here's a quick rundown of the major ones and how to use them effectively. Guardian of Ancient Kings. Its purpose is major damage reduction for all damage taken. Use it before or during huge incoming damage, like a tank buster in a raid, to significantly reduce the threat of getting one-shot. Eye of Fear. Its purpose is to reduce the damage enemies deal to you for a short period. Use it when facing multiple targets or a heavy-hitting group. Ideal for smoothing out damage in AoE pools. Ardent Defender is an 8-second damage reduction that also prevents fatal damage once. Effectively a cheat death if used correctly. Use it on lethal hits or when you expect your health to drop dangerously low. It's great for emergency survival. Sentinel. Its purpose is another damage reducer that's flexible for various damage types. Use it when you're tanking big hits, but Guardian of Ancient Kings is on cooldown. It helps keep your health stable over a short window. Final Stand. transforms your Divine Shield into a group-saving cooldown by taunting all enemies nearby, effectively making you immune while holding threat. Use it in a pinch to reset a dangerous situation. Blessing of Spell Warding grants complete immunity for magical damage for a short time. Use it for heavy magic hits like big boss spells or caster heavy pulls. It's a great alternative if you don't need physical damage reduction. And finally, Lay on Hands. It fully heals yourself or an ally in one instant cast. Use it as a last resort when you or your teammate is about to die. The massive heal can be a lifesaver in high pressure moments. Each one of these abilities has different cooldown length and ideal usage scenario. To maximize their effectiveness, you would want to study the fight, know when big hits are coming like boss tank busters. Spread out your cooldowns, don't stack them unless absolutely necessary. This prevents downtime where you have nothing left for the next pull. And coordinate with external buffs. If you have a healer external available, combine it with Shield of the Righteous and save your big cooldown like Guardian of Ancient Kings for the next lethal hit. By mixing and matching your defensive abilities, you'll reduce damage taken, stay alive longer, and give your healers some breathing room. To summarize everything, never overcap on Holy Power, spend it on Shield of the Righteous or World of Glory before hitting 5 Holy Power, generate resources, keep Hammer of Wrath, Judgment and Blessed Hammer rolling, maintain Shield of the Righteous, smooth out incoming damage, avoid overcapping on Holy Power, and finally, plan defensive cooldowns, know the fight, schedule your big cooldowns for tank busting mechanics. Master these basics and you'll be well on your way to confidently tanking as a Protection Paladin in the War Within Season 2. If this guide helped you out, let me know in the comments and subscribe for more beginner-friendly World of Warcraft guides. As always, I want to thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you next time.